All right, guys, some people have been asking about some stretches they can do after the field program or just in general. All right, we're gonna go through a foam rolling prep of quad, IT band, T-spine, the hamstring and calf. And then we'll go ahead and go through a couple of stretches, the glute, the dragon, split stance, saddle, which is definitely spelled wrong, but I don't care, hamstring stretch, and a calf stretch. All right, so let's go over foam rolling here first, okay? Get a foam roller. If you don't have one, get one. They're super helpful, okay? We're gonna do quad first and then go right down the line over there. So on quad, all right, what you can do is, what I like to do is use the foam roller, whether it's a big one or a small one like this is, and just put half of it, all right? If you put both over it, it's gonna be less pressure, but if you just put half, all right, and you can just roll up and back, just like this. Again, what that looks like from the side is gonna be here, all right? Get yourself into like this elbow plank position and roll all the way up and all the way back. What we're looking to do is spend at least a minute, maybe 90 seconds per leg or per side, okay? All right, and then go to the next one. Okay, so IT band is next. And again, that's gonna be where you lay the foam roller on the side of your leg. You can put one leg out there in front for balance, or you can add it on top of the leg to get more pressure. You're on your elbow and you're rolling up to the top of your knee, all the way up to your quad, okay? You wanna make that a little spicier. You can roll a little bit into that front quad and all the way up and all the way back. Again, I would make this as like nice long strokes instead of like really fast, but it is a personal choice on that one, okay? T-spine. Okay, so T-spine, we're looking to put the foam roller right in the middle of our back, okay? So right in the middle here, think about right where your rib cage ends. What you're gonna do is pull your heels back a little bit so you can get your hips up and add pressure. You're gonna roll all the way up to your back and all the way right to the middle. Don't spend an excessive amount of time on your lower back. And again, you can lean into it, all right, side to side as well, okay? Hamstring and calf, very similar. And again, you have the option of using the foam roller under both legs, but again, I like a little added pressure, so I'm gonna do one leg at a time. Again, I'm gonna get my hips up off the ground, and I'm just gonna roll my hamstring, okay? All right, that's also gonna be the same exact process for the calf, even though the added pressure on this one might be a little bit, too much, okay? All right, you can either bend this leg to push yourself up to get desired stretch, or again, cross over, all right, which is super helpful. Even on the calf, you can move your legs side to side as well, which is another good alternate, okay? All right, so that's on the foam roller. All right, stretches, glute stretch, okay? So we do this in class a lot, all right? I like to use the box. It keeps my leg at 90 degrees. I'm gonna put my leg on the box, reach my leg far back, and I like to drop my knee down. I get more of a stretch in my glute this way. I could also lean forward. Again, give her some clearance so you don't whack your head into the wall or something along the lines. And if you don't have a box, okay, you can just pad something up off the ground or even use your couch, quite frankly, okay? All right, dragon stretch. All right, that's where we're gonna use the assistance of the box or a ball. And essentially what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna get myself in a lunging position. All right, I'm gonna use the ball to keep my torso tall. This is not gonna get the stretch you're looking for in your hip flexor, okay, if you're leaning forward. So again, a box or even a PVC or a stick to help prop you upright, it's gonna give you that stretch a little bit more. You can even reach up a little bit and kind of tilt yourself back. You'll feel that stretch, again, a little bit on the aggressive side as far as, all right, what your position is. This I still feel significantly. This is probably a little bit more on the advanced side, okay? All right, split stance, okay? This is where you're gonna find yourself a wall. You're gonna put your hands on the wall. Okay, we're focusing on my left leg, so I'm gonna pin my left heel in the ground, and I'm gonna lunge myself forward. I'm actively pushing myself away from the wall and trying to drive this heel into the ground, okay? All right, so that's split. And then again, you'll spend, all right, X amount of time, whether it's a minute and 30 seconds or a minute on each leg. Okay, saddle. So saddle might be a position that a lot of you are struggling with. So again, the assistance of the ball is going to be super helpful. All right, so I'm just going to relax into this position, and as it gets easier, or I feel like the stretch has kind of gone away, I want to increase it. I'll just go ahead and move the ball back accordingly. All right. This stretch can also be done by standing up. Maybe it's just too uncomfortable on the ground. Get something sturdy you can hold yourself on. Pull that heel into your butt, okay? And again, hold that for the desired time you're looking for. And again, we're looking for at least a minute to a minute and 30 seconds, okay? All right, so hamstring stretch. So hamstring, I'm just gonna use a little towel here. You could use a belt, a strap, or a bigger towel, quite frankly. And what I'm gonna do is just put over my foot so I have something to grab onto, because I don't have the ability to maybe reach my toe. I wanna make sure I'm keeping my leg really straight. So this is gonna take a lot of the stress off your hamstring, okay? So maybe you can't hold your leg up that high where mine is, but try to keep your leg nice and straight. This is gonna go ahead and increase that stretch on your hamstring. If you can relax down to the ground, that is definitely recommended, okay? All right. And again, if you don't have this, you can grab a belt or anything else to wrap around your foot, okay? All right, last one is a calf stretch. So even though split stance is a calf stretch as well, okay, you have a couple options here. You can prop your foot, I'd say get at least 45 degrees, okay, and lean up against something. People love this one, but my go-to calf stretch is elevating myself up. So I just put the balls of my feet on a box. If you are using a box, counterbalance that box so it doesn't tip over on you like this, okay, by putting your foot in front, or stairs is actually ideal, okay? Let your heel just kind of settle past the distance, past the height of the box. Okay, so what I'm doing is letting my foot relax, my heel is dropping lower and lower and lower, okay, right, as the time goes by, all right? Again, guys, all right? Getting yourself into a routine as far as stretching before and after these workouts, all right? Especially ones on the field, because we don't do a lot of sprinting, which is very different than just running, okay? All right, so incorporate these incorporate these stretches for field day sprints, all right? Good talk.